back to Lo-Fidelity. I'm Kevin Seal. This is a music game show, and since we're all socially distant, we have no studio, everyone's at home. Now, this is a game that challenges your musical knowledge and challenges your ear. It was great last week seeing everyone playing live on the Facebook chat window. That was really fun. Please do that. That's very much encouraged. There's no way to study for this game because you've been studying for it your whole life. Tonight's more of a hard rock game than we've had yet, which I'm very excited about. Tonight's musical guest is NKKNN, and we will hear more from NKKNN later. But let's meet tonight's contestants. Cho Cho is a multi-talented drummer as well as an educator working in social and emotional health. He lived in Saigon, Vietnam for 7 years, and during his 7 years in Vietnam started a hip-hop band. And these days, he lives in Emeryville on the water. Not on the land, but on the water. How does that work, Cho Cho? We're seeing you on the water right now?
That is correct. I am here on the Sea Bear. It is very embryonic being on this beautiful vessel. Stress-free. Stress-free, baby.
It looks beautiful, and it looks very embryonic. Tonight, you're going to be playing against your one-time bandmate and good friend, Nick. Nick Dumitriu is from Mass Holyoke, originally. He plays guitar in a variety of projects, has played in bands with Cho Cho in the past, and he produces records professionally at Light Rail Studios in San Francisco. How's the mission right now, Nick?
It's delightful. It's lovely. It's very friendly and welcoming and very inexpensive, relaxed, and ambient.
Good. I'm glad to hear it.
That's not all true, but hey, it's okay.
Glad to hear it, though, whether or not it's true. I'd also like to introduce our fantastic co-host, best co-host in the world, Christopher Fortier.
Oh my God, thank you so much. And enough with the applause. No more applause. No, really. Hey, there's a couple of things I want to mention. First of all, tonight is the debut of my From Match Game Gene Rayburn approved microphone, and I'm going to use it occasionally, but it's not hooked up to anything. It's really just, it's there for show, but it's just like Gene Rayburn from Match Game, and we're going to pull that out occasionally. I also, if we all could, on a somber note, please bow your heads, close your eyes for one little moment in remembrance of the beautiful Richard Penniman. Little Richard has left this world, and if anyone actually invented rock and roll, it's a toss-up between Chuck Berry and Little Richard. I believe Paul McCartney himself said, "Oh, everything I ever learned, I learned from Little Richard." And if that isn't high praise, I don't know what is. Round of applause for Little Richard, please.
Absolutely. The other thing we have to do before we begin, each of you needs to select a buzzer word. This will be the word that you say to buzz in on any of these questions. Let's go to you, Nick, first.
Snosberry.
Snosberry. Fantastic. All right. Good choice. Cho Cho.
My buzzword will be, hey.
Nice. All right.
Hi, and Snosberry. Thumbs up.
Good. I like it. First category is finish it. Finish it. Where I supply you with a lyric, you finish the lyric. All right, let's jump in. First lyric. We get these pills to swallow. How they stick in your throat.
Nick.
In your throat. I feel alive.
That'll work. Oh, what you do to me.
No one knows.
There you go. No one knows. Yes. First points on the board. Nick, read for you. Okay.
And then we have this sound that Kevin makes.
Oh, right. I forgot to make my sound. All right.
This is the You Got It Right sound.
Yeah. And I'll turn the roads down so it's not both. Okay. First points on the board. Well done. Next lyric. Thought you'd never miss me till I got a fat city address. Non-stop talker, what a rocker, blue-eyed murder in a size 5 dress. Change, nothing stays the same.
Snosberry.
Nick?
Yeah, hit the ground running.
Yeah. Unchained, yeah, you hit the ground running. Well done. All right, 2 points. Next up. I'm not content to be with you in the daytime. Girl, I want to be with you all of the time. The only time I feel all right.
Cho Cho.
Yes. All day and all of the night.
Correct. Correct.
2-1.
Yep. 2-1. It's a 1-point game. Very close. Okay, next up. You can choose from phantom fears and kindness that can kill. I will choose.
Nick.
If you choose not to decide, you still have made a choice.
True. And yeah, we will go for that.
Judges say yes.
Yeah. All right, last in the category of finish it. 3-1 right now. Here it goes. I stick a knife in my head, thinking about your eyes. But now then you've been shot dead, I got a new surprise. But I've been waiting for you just to say, the Zoftig chick is mine. But all I know is you got no money. But that's got nothing to do with a good time. 100% of my love. Give it to you, true star. All right. That's okay. That's okay. 3-1. It's still a very close game. Next up, passing to Christopher Fortier. Name that tune.
Yeah, that's right. It's time for Name That Tune, which is a really fun game. I'll play a tune, or Kevin will play a tune, and you identify the tune. Be the first to buzz in, and name that tune. Here's the first one.
Hey!
Oh, that's Cho Cho.
Red Barchetta by Rush.
That is not true, sir.
Oh!
And we'll play it again.
Nick.
That would be Limelight by the power trio from Canada known as Rush.
That is correct.
God,
Limelight
Nicky.
it is. Limelight it is. Okay, I will take the next one. Yes, exactly that. I love that you have a piano, Nick.
I don't really play the piano except when I'm a little snozberry. But
You are the first contestant so far to bring an instrument, and I appreciate that. Thank you.
So Nick has a 4-1 lead right now. I'll take the next Name That Tune. Here it goes.
snozberry.
Nick.
That would be the song Black Dog on Led Zeppelin 4.
And that would be correct.
This one, we actually get a drum beat, which always makes me happy.
That would be the song Interstellar Overdrive by Syd Barrett's Pink Floyd.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
That one's a good one.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
Nicely done. Okay. Here we go.
Snozberries.
Nick?
Crazy Little Thing Called Love by
Oh, that's right.
Yep, that is the least rocking version of Crazy Little Thing Called Love you've ever heard. Top end of the roads. Back to you, Christopher Fortier.
All right, we're going to do another one with a drum beat because I love doing it that way. It's fun.
Christopher's rocking so hard.
So don't complain. Whoa. Clash City Rockers by the Clash.
That is correct, sir. That is from the U.S. version of the Clash's debut record, Track 1.
That's right. And now it's time for our musical guest. Today the musical guest is NKKNN. Take it away, NKKNN. Welcome back, and thank you to NKKNN for sharing your music with us. All right, we're going to debut a brand new category tonight. We've never played this category before. It's called Betweeners. And that's the time count for Betweeners. This is how it goes. I give you one album name and a year, and then another album name and another year. You tell me the album that came between. You don't need to tell me a year, just the name of the album. Okay. So first one. 1973, Dark Side of the Moon. 1977, Animals.
Osborne.
Nick.
Wish You Were Here.
Wish You Were Here is correct. Yep. Yes, indeed. All right. Next Betweener. 1970, Black Sabbath. 1971, Master of Reality.
Hey,
Cho Cho.
Black Sabbath Volume 4.
Oh, no. It goes to Nick.
Oh.
Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath.
Nope.
Paranoid.
Paranoid is correct.
Paranoid in there?
Yep, Paranoid's between Black Sabbath and Master of Reality. Yep. Indeed.
Nice work, Nikki.
Right.
Yep.
Such good record. Such good record.
Mm-hmm. All right. Next Betweener. 1987, Sister. 1990, Goo.
Snosberries.
Nick.
That would be Daydream Nation.
That would be Daydream Nation, yes.
Maybe my favorite Sonic Youth record.
Maybe my favorite record, period.
Nice.
Quite possibly.
Candle's a great song.
I remember when I was in high school, I heard that song "Wake Me Up" on the college radio station alarm clock, the title track of the album. I hadn't heard it before. I remember being like miserable. It was like 6:30 in the morning, getting up for first period in high school. You know what a brat you can be at that point in your trajectory of life. And I was like, when I kept hearing Thurston Moore's guitar, I was like, what the hell is going on here? This is madness. This is like the most creative guitar painting I've ever heard. And it took me like a year to find out what it was, but I did somehow. Daydream Nation. I love that record.
Daydream Nation. Nothing like it. Next Betweener. 1988, Surfer Rosa. 1990, Bossa Nova.
Snosberry.
Nick.
Doolittle?
Doolittle. Yep. And then our last Betweener. 1967, Axis Bold as Love. 1970, Band of Gypsies.
Snosberries.
Nick.
Electric Ladyland.
Electric Ladyland. Electric Ladyland. That is correct. Yep.
Hey, Nick!
Hey, Cho Cho. What's up?
Dude, you are on fire!
Yes! I love that so much. And now it's back to Christopher for a different category. Christopher, tell them all about it.
Well, it's funny because this next category is entitled Which Acts? I name a musician from rock history. You tell me which acts they played. Steve Shelley.
Hey,
Cho Cho.
guitar. Oh no, drums.
Judges are gonna let that slide.
Sorry.
You caught it in time. Points to Cho Cho.
Like the 5-second rule.
I think I got 1 point. Oh yay! Woo! Go Cho Cho.
Number 2. Kim Deal.
Hey,
Thanks.
Cho Cho.
Cho Cho, yep.
the Breeders or the Pixies?
Let's go with Pixies.
Bass guitar.
Correct, sir.
Yes. More points. Cho Cho.
All right. This one's going to be challenging. Which Axe? Steve McKay.
Strawberries.
Hey,
Oh, that was really close. I think we got to go with Cho Cho for that one.
that's Minor Threat and Fugazi.
This goes to Nick.
You're thinking Ian McKay, I think, Cho Cho. But
Oh yes, thank you.
I think Steve McKay in the Stooges, unless I'm sorely mistaken.
And he plays which axe?
He might play the horn.
Judges say yes.
Yeah.
He plays the saxophone. Yeah, he plays the saxophone.
Saxophone, he's only on one record, but he was also in the reunion version. He was on the Funhouse record.
Which is quite a record.
Yeah. Which axe? Topper Hedden.
Raspberries.
Nick?
That would be the only band that matters, The Clash.
And he plays?
And he plays the bass.
Correct.
Oh, wait, did I say bass?
Oh, it goes to Cho Cho.
It's good.
Oh, the Skins.
That is correct, sir. All right, we have 2 more in which axe. Here's the first one. Dwayne Dennison.
Hey,
Cho Cho.
bass guitar.
Goes to Nick.
He's the guitar player.
That is correct, sir.
For Jesus Lizard.
Guitar player for Jesus Lizard is correct. We have one more. One more which axe. And this one's just going to be fun, and it's going to be purely a matter of buzzing power. Begins with a G. Geezer Butler.
Raspberries.
Goes to Cho Cho.
Black Sabbath.
Which axe?
Bass guitar.
Correct.
And that's going to be the end of which axe for today.
And that brings us to our last category for this hard rock low fidelity, Helter Shelter. To tell you all about it, Christopher Fortier.
I'm pretty excited. I'm really glad that this whole thing is live because it means that I can do my momentary, meditative Little Richard tribute where I just go, woo! Let's do it again. Woo! In fact, everyone together. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! We have 60 seconds to list every, and write this across the top of your page, every band or song that you can think of with religious connotations. And we're going to go for 60 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Every band you can think of with a religious connotation, or any song you can think of with a religious connotation. Go.
And away we go. Songs and bands with religious connotations. Now, they can't hear me. I've switched off my microphone. I can even play menacing sounds on the piano, and they'll never know. Now, if one or both decided to actually go into the world of hymns, they would probably win the prize and just take the gold and walk away. I don't think that's what's going to happen. I think we'll probably see the Jesus and Mary chain. I think we'll probably see Ministry. I think we'll probably see Black Sabbath, because Black Sabbath just keeps turning up again and again. You can't get rid of those guys, but I've only got a little more time. In fact, I got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done.
All right, pencils up. So let's start with Cho Cho. Cho Cho.
Okay, I think I've got some here. Catholic schoolgirls rule.
Mm-hmm.
Holy Diver.
Oh yeah.
Crisscross, the band. Black Sabbath. Godsmack. Jesus Lizard.
These are all excellent.
And Godless Son. I want to say it's a song or a band, but I'm not sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Judges say cool.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
And
it.
Crisscross. That's really good.
Hey, Kiwana.
Yeah, Cho Cho.
Hey, Kiwana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's it.
All right. Nick Dumitriu.
Well, I think Cho Cho and I, Cho Cho might have outshined me on this one. Let's see, we've got Dear God by XTC. Jesus is Just All Right With Me by the Doobie Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
Ow.
The band Nazareth.
Mm-hmm.
The rock opera Jesus Christ Superstar.
Brilliant.
Let It Be by the Beatles, which has Mother Mary Comes to Me.
Judges say yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And Black Sabbath.
Yes.
And I was finishing with that, what's the name of that Velvet song? Is it just Jesus, help me find my better place? You know that Velvet song off whatever that is? I don't remember the name of the song, though.
Yeah.
But that doesn't count. Don't give it to me.
No, it counts.
Okay, cool. Give it to me. Give it to me.
Yeah.
Love it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go on record as saying this is our highest scoring game ever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Good job, Choach.
Yeah.
Thanks, Nick. You too, bro.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well played. Well played. Well, it's a close category and right up to the end, but we've got our winner for tonight, and it is Nick Dumitriu.
Yeah.
And that the ceremonial playing of YYZ for the winner song.
Never been
Even
done
do
before.
Love in the Nick of Time.
Now I'm crying.
Yeah, for Jackson and Jill. All right. Cho Cho, Nick Dumitriu, thank you so much for playing. It was a pleasure having you. Thank you to NKKNN, our musical guest. And if you are watching at home, well, everyone's watching at home, right? But if you in particular are watching at home and you want to be a contestant, come find us. Let us know. We'd be happy to have you on. Until next time, be safe, stay home, and keep it lo-fi.